do fish feel pain? And it's that whole 3 second memory that, you know, I grew up on. I had a goldfish. It's like, oh, they only have a 3 second memory. But I'm like, but they know who the fuck I am.
Hmm.
Generally, when I come home, it's happy to see me. You put food down. It's happy to hit this seafood. It follows my finger. I'm like, well, how does it not remember those?
Mm.
How can it remember all of that ecosystem within 3 seconds? And I
Mm.
think
That's
that's,
a myth. It's not true.
yeah. And where did that come from? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so shocked by it.
Who knows? I don't, I really don't know where that came from, but it's just not true. There's a lot that we learned about fish that didn't make it into the film. But you know, there's fish that during, you know, like you like rock pools. I don't know if you have them out in LA, but like, you know, around the UK coastline, you get that sort of rock pool area, right? What happens is there's this type of fish that they studied, and they found that when the tide is high, the fish will swim around the entire like sort of rock pool area and make a mental map of every single rock pool, so that when the tide is down and you only have those small pools of water, the fish is able to leap from one pool to the next and know that it's not going to land on a sharp rock. It will land on another pool, and it's able to jump
Wow.
because it's made this mental map. And this is after hours of tides going in, tides going out. And that's just one example. And we have to remember that fish are kind of like our ancestors. The reason why we can, I think, see color, and we have such, I believe that color vision was developed first in fish species. And, you know, we have a lot of the innate nervous systems that develop from fish. So fish actually feel pain in a very similar way to we do. It's a heat, chemical, and all those types of things. Fish can feel pain, and that comes down to a realization that when you look at that piece of salmon on your plate, or that piece of sushi, or that cotton chips, it's a dead body. It's a piece of dead animal right there, and it once could feel pain, and it didn't want to die.